This is Under Investigation, crime show of the Tribune with Jupinderjit Singh. Today we are going to discuss a sensational crime from Ludhiana. A man's body was recovered hanging from a tree, and as per the police, the body was probably hanging there for 22 days. This is more than 3 weeks. And this is very, very unusual for a highly populated, densely populated area of Ludhiana. I have here with me Nikhil Bhardwaj, our crime reporter in Ludhiana, who has been reporting this from the ground and has visited the area also. Nikhil, please tell me, who was this man?
The deceased is he's Dheeraj Kumar. He otherwise belongs to Pratapgarh, Uttar Pradesh. Now he has been settled. He had been settled here for the past I think more than 10 years. He was a factory worker here and a resident residing in Shimlapuri, Ludhiana,
So
in city.
how did police identify him?
Actually, identification was challenge for the police. On October 5, when he went to work, but went to disappear mysteriously. His family tried to locate him at the possible, places. Then, after around 22 days later, his body was found hanging from the tree in near it at Brahman Majra village. It's near Sanewal. Body was recovered when school children were roaming there.
Hmm.
After seeing the body, they raised alarm, and then police was informed. I talked to several villages there. I even Sarpanch who reached the spot. He
Hmm.
said when we were bringing down the body, we couldn't even try able to ascertain whether he is male or female because
Hmm.
body was highly decomposed.
So
Yes,
Nikhil, tell me, more than 900 murders take place in Punjab every year,
right.
going by if it is a murder, and so many hundreds of suicides also happen. We are talking about this case because a body was hanging from a tree for 22 days, and it is like highly improbable that no one will spot it because Punjab is a densely populated area. There are very, very few like secluded places here. So if there no human spotted it, no police personnel spotted it, how come stray dogs or vultures or other kind of birds, they will usually, feast on such bodies. So how
Yes.
come they also were not there?
Actually, the place where this body was recovered is the kind of secluded area. It falls under the jurisdiction of the forest department.
So it
That
was in the
five
forest
the
area.
tree, yeah, that 500-meter stretch where the body was recovered hanging from the tree.
Hmm.
There is little commuting activity. Although some pedestrian or people on two-wheeler they commute on that stretch,
Hmm.
but there is a little commuting activity there. And even the tree was quite dense, and the body was around 20 feet above from the ground level. So that could be the reason nobody, able to notice while
Okay.
crossing from that spot.
So who found the body first? The school
It's
children, as you said.
Yeah, actually, as told by the villagers to us, some school children have bunked their classes, and while they were roaming in that place, they saw something unusual. Then they saw hanging body. They then,
Hmm.
as per the villagers, informed the principal of the school. Then principal raised alarm and called sarpanch and village sarpanch, and then the Saneval police was informed. Then police came and body was brought down from the tree.
I'm sure the postmortem was conducted. Was it conclusive? Were the doctors able to tell us?
Postmortem was conducted, I think, 4 days back.
Hmm.
Postmortem was not conclusive. I talked to the forensic experts. They
No,
said,
no cause of death. No cause of death is known so far.
yeah, they couldn't able to ascertain the cause of death. Reason, forensic experts said, actually, body had been hanging for the past 22 days, more than 3 weeks, and insects and maggots have eaten the those tissue cells and even or those tissue cells are required to actually ascertain the cause of death. So forensic experts said they couldn't able to ascertain the cause of death, so they have taken the viscera sample that has been sent to the forensic lab in Kharad. So
Mhm.
that may take 2 3 months. That report will actually tell the reason of death. I would also like to add in this. A doctor even
Mhm.
said there is no injury marks on the skull or other body part. So
So does that mean
that may signal that
that it is
he
suicide?
body has no injury mark.
Okay. Is there a
Yeah,
possibility that the man was he died somewhere else, or he was murdered somewhere else, and later on the body was hung here? Are the cops exploring this possibility?
possibilities there actually. Cops are exploring this possibility, but I talked to the senior police officials. They said it is for us. We conducted the preliminary investigation,
Mhm.
and their probe said it is a possible suicide case. And even the family members of
Mhm.
this deceased Dheeraj Kumar have told have not raised any suspicion on anyone, and they told police like Dheeraj was in depression, so he might have taken the extreme step due to that.
So why was Dheeraj in depression? I read your report. He was, scheduled to be married next month. So what was the
Yeah,
cause of his
uh,
depression?
his marriage was scheduled on December 10 as per the family next
Mhm.
month.
Hmm.
And family, we talked to the family, but they are not openly talking to the media. They only said he was in depression. We don't know the reason. He didn't leave any suicide note. So
Hmm.
they are on the statement that depression may be the cause that take his life.
So was he taking any treatment for the depression? Is there a medical history?
No, there is no such medical history as per the police and even family.
How was this man identified? Was he carrying some I card or something?
Actually, when the body was brought down from tree, police recovered a mobile phone of the deceased from his pocket. And when that mobile phone was scanned and sent to some technical analysis, police found managed to recover the SIM card. And on the basis of the SIM card, his address was recovered. And then police reached the family, who belongs to Shimla Puri here in Ludhiana.
Okay. So the family had reported to the police about 3 weeks ago, at least 3 weeks ago, that this man was missing. So police could not, put some kind of surveillance on his phone to trace his location. They could have found him. Did they complain to the police earlier?
Actually, on October 5, when he went missing, as per the police, family had lodged his missing complaint.
Okay.
And I talked to the Millerganj police post in charge, Mr. Sunil Kumar. He said
Mhm.
we scanned the mobile call details of the guy, and on October 5 his phone went off,
Okay.
turned switched off. Yeah.
Okay.
So location was not available. He seemed to have switched off his phone from the factory area where he was working. So and even the last calls were of his family only. There are no other suspicious calls
Wonderful.
which police can probe and change the angle of investigation. So they are sticking to the angle of a suicide only.
Suicide story. So what is the way
Yeah.
forward now? When will police, announce that yes, this was a suicide? Are they waiting for some examination, some scientific examination, some scientific report to officially announce that this was a suicide and not a murder?
Although police is saying their probe is saying it is a suicide case, but officially they said they may declare once the the viscera sample report come from the forensic lab Kharad. So
Hmm.
that may take 2 or 3 months.
Yeah,
Only
that is.
then they can clear officially say it is a suicide. Otherwise, they have initiated the inquest proceedings, which police usually initiate if the case is suicide or kind of
Yeah, for the unclear deaths. So this was
unclear death.
Nikhil giving us details about this sensational recovery of a body which was found hanging from a tree for 22 days. And Nikhil, please remain on the story, and we will inform our readers very soon on the next episode of Under Investigation Crime Show with Jupinderjit Singh for the Tribune. Till the next episode, please continue following this channel, and please like and subscribe this channel also. Thank you.